Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Liam Cook here, aka Santa Claus. I'm not sure about this look, I might go back to the old flat cap before the end of the broadcast, but we're here for another exciting afternoon of FA Women's Championship football. Technically it's not even the afternoon yet, it's 11:49 in the morning, the early kick-off here on CUTV. It's a 12 o'clock kick-off. And if you ask me, getting up this early on a Sunday should be illegal. But here we are at a rather drizzly Butts Park Arena. It's raining cats and dogs. I should know, I was throwing them off my roof earlier. But here we are with Head of Marketing, Connor West. Connor, another big one today, especially against the only unbeaten side left in the Championship.
Yeah, it's a tough test today. Durham, very good team. I mean, we've seen that in the Continental Cup when they beat us 5-2, so it's going to be a tough game today, but I'm trusting the girls that they'll try and nick an early goal, to put pressure on Durham, and hopefully they can go for the win.
Well, goal scoring has been a bit of an issue for Coventry United in the last couple of matches. The last time we scored was that sensational free kick by Maz Gorn against Blackburn. I think we're talking about 3 matches ago now. But conditions like this, especially with the rain, it's a striker's dream and a defender's nightmare. There's always a possibility for an ill-timed slip, isn't there?
Well, definitely. I mean, Shannon is going to have a field day today. I mean, she can get in and around the defenders. The ball's going to slide loads because it's obviously an artificial pitch, so it's just going to glide a lot more. So the defenders are going to have a lot of pressure on them today. I mean, even with Anna Wilcox and Nikki Miles, them two at centre back, it's going to be tough for them as well because Durham have very good players like Heppel, who's a very good player. I mean, we've seen that when we played against them. I think she got 4 goals against us that game. So, yeah, she's a very good player, very exciting player. So, we do need to keep our eyes on her and make sure we don't slip up because she is going to score.
Well, that brings me on to my next question. We know how dangerous Heppel can be. I think in that game she scored in something like her 6th consecutive match. I'm not too sure on her record at the moment, but let's just say she knows where the goal is. Is keeping her quiet going to be the key to Coventry United, not only picking up a point, but maybe picking up all 3?
Oh, definitely. I mean, she's their best player, it goes without saying. She's a very quick, very skillful individual, and when she sees that goal, she's going to shoot, and it's more than likely going to be on target. So, yeah, she's a very key player for Durham today. So if we just isolate her, keep her out of the game, I think we can go for a win. And if we get a draw, then that's fine, it's another point on the board. But if we get that win against the team that hasn't lost this season, it will be absolutely phenomenal.
Well, points are going to be very crucial, especially at this time of year. Of course, Christmas is the time where everyone sort of takes stock, looks at their position, wants to build on the results for the new year. So it is crucial that we get a point today. This is the team that Coventry United are hoping to get that point with. I'm going to bring it up on screen for you. There it is. So Sue Wood starting in goal, Hayley Crackle at right back with Holly Chandler on the left of that back 4. No surprise to see the dynamic duo of Wilcox and Miles between the two fullbacks. The midfield 3, what we believe will be, is going to be Alice Hassel, Becky Hansen and Phoebe Warner. Looking at the Amber Hughes and Beth Merrick either side of the lone striker Shannon O'Brien. So just one change from the 2-0 defeat to London City Lionesses last weekend in Dartford. That being Katie Morris is out. We believe that there's some sort of injury with Katie. We haven't been told which sort of injury it is, but Morris was taken off at half-time at Dartford last weekend, so we can only assume that there is an issue with Katie. On the bench we have Fran Orthodoxou, Ashley Brown, who has not played in a good old while, so it'll be a fantastic opportunity for her to get some minutes. Anna Colville, Jenna Roberts, and the Welsh duo returning to the bench, Amy Wathen, the Coventry United striker, and sub-goalkeeper Liv Clark, who's been making a big impression over the last few weeks. Into the starting lineup for Durham. Now, there's no point in us putting the Durham graphic on the screen because it is rather difficult to see the names and numbers on there. because they actually use, is it BMWs?
Yes,
But,
BMW.
they basically put numbers on BMWs and put the graphic on like that. It's a little bit easier with the subs, they do have the names of them below, but a rather unique way to announce a team sheet, I must say. Do you think they want to buy BMW by any chance?
Yeah, I think they are.
I think they are. So here's the team sheet for Durham. In goal is going to be Megan Borthwick. Number 2, Catherine Hill. Number 3, Lauren Briggs. Number 4, Molly Lambert. 5, and captain Sarah Wilson. Number 6, Sarah Robson. Number 7, the dreaded Beth Heppel. Keep an eye on her. Number 8, Molly Sharp. Just the one change for Durham today is number 11, Bridget Galloway, coming in for number 9, Nikki Gears, who's on the bench. Completing the team is number 16, Ellie Kristen, and 17, Emily Roberts. And the subs for the Wildcats today, brilliant nickname, I must say, I love that nickname. Number 1, Brooke McKay, number 9, Nikki Gears, 14, Becky Salicki, and number 19, Danielle Brown. So we're going to get into the action now as the players are entering the fray. Connor, thank you for your time. We're going to go onto a blank screen just for now while we reset the camera, but we'll be kicking off the action here on CUTV in just a minute. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to live and exclusive live streaming of Coventry United ladies versus Durham women at the Butts Park Arena. Thankfully, the rain has died down a little bit, so we'll make conditions easier for the players. Go for a run through of the starting lineups again very shortly for you. Coventry United will be in their home strip of red and green, the civic colours of Coventry today, and Durham in blue with white lining. A very chilly afternoon in Coventry, it must be said. Everyone who is in the ground has brought their winter thermals. The players, in fact, for Coventry United, the subs, have brought red blankets with them. Let's take you through the starting lineups again. Firstly, for Coventry United, in goal is Sue Wood. The defence will consist of Hayley Crackle, Nikki Miles, Anna Wilcox and Holly Chandler. Midfield, Alice Hassel, Becky Anderson and Phoebe Warner. And the front three will consist of Amber Hughes, Shannon O'Brien and Beth Merrick. The team for Durham, as you can hear, up for this game with their pre-match hustle. For Durham is number 13, Megan Borthwick, 2, Catherine Hill, 3, Lauren Briggs, 4, Molly Lambert, 5, Captain Sarah Wilson, 6, Sarah Robson, 7, Beth Heppel, 8, Molly Sharp, 11, Bridget Galloway, number 16, Ellie Kristen, and 17, Emily Roberts. We're all set to go at the Butts Park Arena. Pre-match ritual for Coventry United. No knee taken today. United immediately on the attack with Beth Merrick. The CUTV player of the match last time out. Merrick looking for an early route in. O'Brien lurking at the far post. Not the clearance that Durham would have hoped for, no real distance on it. Chandler all the way back to Sue Wood. There'll be a bit more noise behind the CUTV camera today because the coaching staff have moved back over to the XL Motor stand in the proper dugouts rather than over in the smaller Elliott stand on the far side. Chandler cushions that header. With Anna Wilcox, Sue Wood between the sticks as always for Coventry United. Aim towards Crackle, cut out by Roberts, but first to the seconds is Nikki Miles. They call her the General at centre back. Wilcox. They just send O'Brien on her way, and O'Brien is quick, but not that quick. It's always going to be a tough one to chase for the teenage striker. If you're enjoying the coverage today here on CUTV, make sure to hit the like button to let us know you're enjoying the show. Leave a comment with any feedback you have or any messages you want read out on the show, or any opinions on the game, you just let us know. Should be an easy one to deal with for Anna Wilcox. Tossing it away before Galloway could do anything with it. Galloway in for Gears, and the only change from the 0-0 draw against Blackburn last time out. Taking the throw will be Lauren Briggs for the Wildcats. Put down line to Robson. Crackle intercepts. Huge shoulder to shoulder with Briggs. Took the ball momentarily. Has that gone over the line? Yes, it has. Coventry United had the throw in. As Hill able to keep it from the white line. Hughes. Bundled out by Briggs. Brought to feet by Hughes. And again, another Coventry United throw. Slow but steady progress. Final touch coming off Emily Roberts on that occasion. Crackle. Poor control from Hughes. That's out for the goal kick. Show here on CUTV, sponsored as always by our friends at Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters and Mogan and Mogan. Make sure to go and check them out at half time and follow us on Twitter at Cov United TV. It's the final home match for Coventry United in the year of 2020, a turbulent year all round. Sadly, still no supporters permitted in the venue here at the Butts Park Arena. Hopefully 2021 will bring points and noise aplenty, and fans will hopefully be allowed back very soon. Roberts throws it on for Galloway. Galloway returns to Roberts, squares it, stabbed away by Anna Wilcox. Hassel trying to finish the job, loses out, and deflected strike. Free kick given in favour of Coventry United. Hassel fouled as it was hit onto the bar by Molly Lambert. Just return ball to Sue Wood. Drives it upfield to Hassel, the former Aston Villa midfielder, a mainstay in the team now. Now Hayley Crackle. Phoebe Warner enjoying an extended stay in the team as well. Switching the play to Beth Merrick. Overlapping run being made by Holly Chandler, but Merrick is going to go for glory herself and finds the net in superb style. Coventry United scored for the first time since Maz Gauntlet's exceptional free kick against Blackburn, and that from Beth Merrick may have just topped it. It soared through the sky like a shooting star from Merrick. A star-studded strike if ever I've seen one. And Coventry United take the lead against unbeaten Durham. An absolute beauty from the former Sheffield United winger. And Coventry United take the lead in just the 4th minute. What a start for Jay Bradford's side. America's certainly like to take long-range opportunities. She did so against London City. This time has hit the net, and straight away Durham on the attack, trying to peg Coventry back. It's the captain, Sarah Wilson. Over to Heppel. If Durham were in need of a goal, Heppel is the player to turn to. And it's deflected out, is it? No, in fact, it's skewed out. So, score at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United ladies 1, Durham women 0. The form book would suggest that Durham would pick up the 3 points, but Coventry never take any notice to the form book. And now Shannon O'Brien darting towards the net, looking to double the advantage, squares it. Merrick on for a double! She's doing it again! An absolutely incredible start at the Butts Park Arena. Within 5 minutes, Beth Merrick has put Coventry United 2-0 ahead. Great vision from Shannon O'Brien to spot the winger in acres of space. And when the ball was at Merrick's feet, she knew what to do. And Coventry United doubled the advantage just a minute after going ahead. The red and green certainly spreading some festive cheer at the Butts Park Arena. Oh, Durham shell-shocked. And now they've got to try and find a way back into this match. It's not going to be easy. Holly Chandler with ball in hand, ready to take the throw. 2 shots, 2 goals for Beth Merrick. Put Coventry United ladies 2-0 ahead against a side who, until last week, were leading the championship. The only side who have yet to lose in the league this year. That record is severely under threat. Briggs receives on the left-hand side for Durham. Lofts it into the penalty area, no one waiting. That's going to be a goal kick for the red and greens. Bit of a hit and hope, really, for Durham women. Let's have a look through some of your comments on social media. Our good friend Craig Hadley says we need a Christmas flat cap for the next game, Liam. Well, I was thinking about getting a red and green one made, but they are hellishly expensive, it must be said. Harry Titbury says, come on, Durham, good luck, girls. Dave Simmons says, keep it solid first 10, Cov. And they've certainly done that. 6 minutes in, they lead 2-0. Leon Cook, no relation, says, love that Beth Merrick, what a strike. And she's looking for a 3rd goal involvement in the opening 7 minutes. Strong header away by Catherine Hill. Lofted to the right. Durham need to make an impression here. Becky Anderson in from the side, diverted out for the throw. Peter Holt saying, watching and enjoying the game from Tokyo. Thank you for streaming the match. And they've got one back. Surprise, surprise, it's Heppel who smashes it home. Durham with their backs against the walls early on, showing some fighting spirit. Heppel once again her side saviour, but there's still work to do for the Wildcats. 2-1. It's back with the goalkeeper. That's Megan Borthwick. Across to Catherine Hill. Hill striding forward, needs support. Roberts is there, played to the left-hand side. Galloway has got Nikki Miles for company. Plays it on for Roberts. Anderson blocking her path. Roberts down line, returns to Galloway. Briggs in support. Finds Lauren Briggs. Forced back towards the halfway line. Good pressing from Amber Hughes. Now Hill shields the ball from the United winger. Briggs all the way back to the goalkeeper. Fantastic stuff from Coventry. Played into the centre circle where Anderson brings it down. Challenged well by Sarah Robson. Robson now looking to get Durham on the front foot and peg United back to level peggings. Molly Sharp. Galloway waiting in the area. It's Sharp, squares it. Heppel, miss hit. As it says off Heppel. Yes, it is. A real opportunity wasted for Beth Heppel. A player of her calibre, you'd expect to at least get a shot away, if not on target. Oh, what a start this has been here on CUTV. Oh, Kelly Brown says, what a game, come on United. Our sentiment exactly, Kelly. Emily B says, fantastic goal, solid start in the game we need points from. Adrian Miles says, can we kick off at 12 noon every week? Well, the amount of goals that are flowing in, I certainly wouldn't be against that. Merrick, who has got both of Coventry United's goals, floats it to the right. Grace gets her bonce on that, can only send it as far as Alice Hassel. Crackle with space to utilise. Charged down by the Durham midfielder. Roberts, forced towards the byline. Has that gone over the line? It didn't look like the whole ball had gone across, but the referee gives it in favour of Coventry. Poor ball has got across the whole line. It didn't look like it had, but obviously the ref's got a clearer view at that level than I have. Crackle. Looking for Amber Hughes. Running in the air by Roberts. Robson. Lambert. Now Heppel. Playing a deeper role at the moment. Plays a 1-2 with the captain, Sarah Wilson. Lurking menacingly and unable to retrieve the ball. Sharp skips past one challenge, runs straight into another. Miscommunication there between Chandler and Merrick, but Coventry have got away with that one. It's back in the defence with Anna Wilcox. So far we've had 3 shots and we've had 3 goals. Keepers have had nothing to do but to pick the ball out of the net. Miles sends it high up right. Hughes tries to flick it on, but Warner didn't make the run. Hasty clearance for Durham, and now they're encasing their own backyard. They've got to get it away somehow. Here's Catherine Hill. Needs support, it's not forthcoming. Has to play a 1-2 with Lauren Briggs. This is great quick passing. Galloway is onside and streams up the left. United trying to sack the penalty area with defenders to prevent her from being able to find a teammate. She does find a teammate, but the other by Emily Roberts, blocked up by Coventry United leg. I think it was Becky Anderson with the crucial diversion there. But Durham are finding their feet. It's a dangerous game for Coventry United to play. Can they level it up? No, they can't. A wayward effort skews to the left from Molly Sharp. An action-packed start to the match here on CUTV. 13 minutes gone. Coventry United 2, Durham 1 in the FA Women's Championship. Remember to hit the subscribe button for more exclusive live streams like this one from our men's and women's teams. We have over 1,000 subscribers now, so thank you for your support over the last 5 years. Chandler. Trying to slide through for Hassel, but Hassel didn't quite have the pace to catch up to it. Heppel. Roberts will give chase. She's going to leave it for Briggs. In fact, Briggs diving onto it. Sue Wood prevents it from reaching Galloway. It really is blink and you'll miss it stuff at the Butts Park Arena. The final time we'll be coming to you live from the Butts. Next time we're on air here on CUTV is on Saturday with the FA Vars game against Congleton for the men's team. The free kick there is a collision between O'Brien and Wilson. Leaves Wilson a little bit worse for wear, but the skipper is back on her feet and quickly plays the free kick across to her centre-back partner Hill. Hill pirouettes away from O'Brien, shielding the ball well. Wilson. Going to match the run of Galloway, but cushioned down by the header of Crackle. Hassel and Anderson trying to get together there, but United lose out. Heavy touch by Galloway, takes it away from the Durham striker. Wilcox thought about playing it back to Wood, but goes on her own and can only find touch. A couple of days will end the year, I should say. The season's still got a long way to go. They'll end 2020 at least with a away match at London Bees next week. We're hoping to stream that match too. Hill. That was Sarah Robson. United stacking everyone back. They've worked hard for this lead. Now they're moving out on the counter. Shannon O'Brien, we know what pace she's got. Shielded the ball well, gets the free kick as she's shot down by Wilson. Miles stands towards the left corner of the park. And yeah, by Ellie Kristen. Wilcox chasing back. Sue Wood. Now Miles. Coventry will try again. I'm not sure who Miles was looking for there. It's ended up back within the confines of the penalty area, and Megan Borthwick rolls it out to Ellie Kristen at fullback. Hill. The Wildcats still with work to do. They were 2-0 down within 6 minutes. They have pegged one back through Beth Heppel. It's the Beth show today. 2 goals for Beth Merrick, 1 for Beth Heppel. It's a great day to be a Beth. Merrick receives from Anderson. Tried to play it down under Chandler, but it's found Anna Wilcox, so no harm done. Lofted ball, too lofted for Amber Hughes' liking. Rolls out into touch for the Durham goal kick. Hill playing out from the back. Roberts. And there's space on the left-hand side for Lauren Briggs. Now Briggs cutting in from the left. There's options in there. And sent it out off the foot of Amber Hughes for the Durham corner. A few messages to read out on the YouTube comments section. Derek Purcell says, "Come on, you Durham, we can do this." And Harry Tidbury says, "Get in, Beth, come on, Durham." Heppel gave Durham hope, making it 2-1 a few minutes ago. Can she complete the task with an assist? No, she can't. It's not the best worked corner routine in the world. Phoebe Warner making the run. She's forced the throw. No choice for Ellie Kristen but to play it out and allow her teammates to track back and regroup. But Coventry looking good for their advantage thus far. As the rain pours down once again. Of course, the artificial surface will mean that there's no danger of the game being called off for a waterlogged pitch. Another Coventry United throw deflected out off Sharp on that occasion. Chandler got more height and distance on that. Sent up rather than out by Wilson. To life for Coventry United. And United have got themselves a free kick as Phoebe Warner was barged down mid-air. Now does Beth Merrick fancy a crack at a hat-trick? Here's going to be Merrick standing over the ball. An opportunity to cap off a hat-trick for the red and greens. Merrick steps up, and if it wasn't for a decent save from Borthwick, it would have been a third strike for Beth Merrick. Merrick on set-piece duty again, this time with a corner. You have to go to score from there, but it has been done. Hughes on the line trying to block the vision of Borthwick. Towards that far post where Nikki Miles is waiting, could only hit the ball with the top of her head, and it's out of play for the goal kick. 20 minutes gone here on CUTV. Score remains Coventry United Ladies 2, Durham Women 1 after a lightning start from the red and greens and Beth Merrick. Durham looking to peg United back again. Roberts across to Heppel looking to double her tally for the afternoon. Great parry away by Wood, and that's offside. Follow-up attempt wouldn't have counted anyway, but Wood with an expert save, getting a left palm to it and tipping it away from its intended destination, the bottom corner of her goal. Whose throw will that be? I think it's going to be a Coventry ball, is it? Yes, it is. Throw line. Sent back where it came from by Kristen. Sharp. Got away the intended target, nodded out by Chandler. As it stayed in fact, it didn't for long. Kristen, given away cheaply in the midfield. Merrick, neat pass, and Shannon O'Brien maybe could have played it along the left-hand side for Merrick, but the avenue was cut off. Goes right instead for Amber Hughes. That didn't work out well either. We've had over 800 views on the CUTV live stream this far. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure to hit the like button if you are enjoying the coverage, and subscribe for more exclusive content from Coventry United TV, including live streams just like this one. Hill. There's space on the left for Briggs. She's being a real pain for Coventry on that left-hand side. Slipped by Briggs. She gets the cross away. Well held by Wood. You really can't take your eyes off this match for a second. The highlights of today's game will be available this evening here on CUTV's YouTube channel, the official media outlet of Coventry United Football Club. Brought to earth by Merrick. Curls it to the right. Hughes let that one go. Handball claims against Briggs. Referee says no, it was charged down by Hughes, but Durham still able to maintain possession. And Chandler tried to drag Sharp down. Although Sharp did stay on her feet, the referee felt it was foul play. She's probably right. And Wilcox was caught in that exchange with Sharp and has gone down injured. The referee doesn't have to stop play. It's not a head injury. It's down to head discretion. United intercept. That's some miscommunication for Durham, and Shannon O'Brien is onside. One-on-one. This for free. Borthwick with an outstanding save, sticking the leg out and diverting it away. Wilcox still down injured. But Coventry played on, so why shouldn't Durham continue? It's clear Anna Wilcox needs some help here. She's going to try and get back to her feet because Durham are pushing on. It's into the penalty area now, and Sue Wood is going to launch that one out. In fact, no, the referee's called a halt to play, so it's going to be a drop ball for Coventry United rather than a throw, which Wood would have stuck it out for, but Anna Wilcox in clear need of some attention after receiving a bit of a blow to the leg by Molly Sharp, I believe it was, in that exchange. But can we just talk about that save from Megan Borthwick? Brilliant stuff. I mean, you should think one-on-one with the goalkeeper. O'Brien's got to Trying to slide into the bottom corner. That was certainly the intention. She's got it on target, but Borthwick did incredibly well. She had no right to save it. Well, Coventry United substitutes are warming up in terms of defensive options. You would say that Coventry's best bet would be Ashley Brown or Jenna Roberts. I can see Jenna warming up. No sign of Ashley just yet. Ashley's staying warm in her blanket at the moment. A reminder of the substitutes Coventry United. Liv Clark, the goalkeeper, midfielder Fran Orthodoxou, striker Amy Waffen, defenders Ashley Brown and Jenna Roberts, and attacking player Anna Colville. Just the 4 subs for Durham. Of course, teams are allowed to make 5 changes now in the FA Women's Championship, but the 4 changes for Durham are Brooke McCain, Nikki Gears, Becky Salaki and Danielle Brown. We're more than halfway through the first half. 25 minutes gone, a delay of around a minute, so that Wilcox could receive the treatment she needs. It looks like Spanner is okay and should be able to continue. She's doing well on that far touchline, so hopefully it will be as you were for the robust Coventry United centre-back. And Sue Wood picks up the ball. A bit early for time wasting there, Sue. Now, Coventry do have the lead by 2 goals to 1. 2 goals in the opening 6 minutes from Beth Merrick, followed by Beth Heppel pegging one back for Durham. So it has been the Beth show. Shielded into touch by Briggs. Good stuff from the left back. Hill in support, but she wants to go further afield with Roberts potentially. Robson there too. Galloway. You can see the throw in with pressure from behind. Was hoping to return to Briggs, but sadly for Durham it didn't pay off. Now Hayley Crackle with ball in hand. Warner wants it to feet. Another few yards gained on that throw. It's nodded out by Roberts. Hughes the intended target. Crackle again, and again, same result, diverted out. Slowly but surely, United edging ever closer to the penalty area. Here's Shannon O'Brien. Has it taken a deflection? United believe it has. I don't think it did. And rightly so, the referee gives the throw in to Durham right in the corner. Hope rather than expectation there for Coventry United with those appeals. Nodded back where it came from by Amber Hughes. And while swinging the boot later from Briggs, it's in the centre of the park. Anna Wilcox, thankfully back to full fitness. Chandler intercepts. Back with Wilcox all the way back to the United skipper Sue Wood between the 6. Wood in her 3rd season as captain of Coventry United, following in the footsteps of inspirational Nat Lynch. Miles and Durham putting Coventry under pressure here, and Wood's got to get this away, and it's charged down by Galloway for a goal kick. Today's show here on CUTV brought to you by Mogan & Mogan and Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters. Make sure to go and check them out at half-time. Also at half-time, myself and Head of Marketing Connor West will be talking through the talking points of the first half after a 10-minute break. So 5 minutes before the start of the second half, we'll be going through what went on in the opening 45 minutes. Of course, when we go up there, you don't need to look for a new stream or anything for the second half. We'll just be muting the microphone and switching off the camera for a bit. Wilcox, oh, that was a nasty blow. The ball hitting Galloway with some force, and Galloway is going to need some help here. It's a pretty powerful punt. 28 minutes gone here on CUTV. Remember, the next time we're on air is next Saturday with live coverage of the FA Vars 3rd round match between Congleton and Coventry United. That kicks off at 3 o'clock. And then on Sunday, the final ladies match of 2020. Could well be our final broadcast of 2020, because we don't know when the men's season is going to continue or not. But we do know the ladies will end 2020 with a game at London Bees. That's on CUTV on Sunday at 2 o'clock live from the Hive. Wilcox blasts it against the striker, and that allows Galloway in. Fluffs the opportunity. If Durham are going to get something from this match, they can't afford to waste chances like that. Harry Tiddley again in the comments applauding the save made by Megan Borthwick, which keeps the deficit at just the 1 for Durham. A one-on-one with Shannon O'Brien. Well save with the outstretched right boot of Borthwick. Wood lines up the goal kick. Players congregating towards the near side of the centre circle. Warner gets a helmet it first. The second is Happel. Bit of an aimless ball from the star player for Durham. And a Wilcox. Merrick flicked it on for Warner, but returned by Hill. Warner couldn't bring it to feet. Here's Sarah Robson. Now Sarah Wilson. Hill. Durham have had the more possession in the last 10 minutes or so, more chances too, but Coventry at the moment have been repelling everything the Wildcats have been throwing at them. That is off the head of Briggs, couldn't keep within the confines of play, and Coventry United will have themselves a throw-in deep into their own turf. Alice Hassel, the ex-Aston Villa centre mid. Now Crackle at right back, trying to pirouette around the challenge, and the referee gives the free kick. Looks like Crackle has maybe tweaked her ankle. No further punishment for Roberts. David Shaw says he's just come in. What is the score? Oh, you certainly missed a fantastic opening part of the match here. Coventry United leading 2-1 against Durham, with Beth Merrick scoring 2 in the opening 6 minutes. Deflected after a Coventry United throw just into Durham territory. And in here by Roberts. Hassel, great leap by Robson. And Roberts trying to take it on the run, but takes it over the wide line for another throw just in front of Jay Bradford's technical area. Long Jay is former Aston Villa captain and Jay's assistant manager, Katie Moran. Warner looking to fight her way through. Deflected over to Shannon O'Brien. The lunge in from behind. The referee gives the free kick. That was not a clean challenge, it must be said. O'Brien left a little worse for wear there by Sarah Robson. The referee calling Robson over. Could be the first booking of the match. No further action, but Coventry United at action stations with this free kick. And you hear the call from the Coventry United midfielder Helen Dermody on the injured list at the moment. Says makes the free kick count. And Coventry need to if they're going to pick up the 3 points. Durham aren't going to stay quiet, but Coventry can't afford to be quiet either. And it goes towards Hassel. And so it's this near side via deflection from a Durham player. There'll be a throw in right in the corner to the red and greens. They're currently 9th in the table, Durham 2nd. Durham the only side yet to lose this campaign. 5 wins and 4 draws, I believe, from their opening 9 games. Crackle gets a return ball from Warner. Amber Hughes looking for Warner, cut out well by Roberts, who's had a good day on the left-hand side. Miles header only as far as Robson. American able to retrieve the ball from Molly Sharp. Kristen. Wilcox in from the side on Bridget Galloway. That will be a throw-in. Bit of head tennis going on here. Eventually launched away by the Coventry defender. Now back with Megan Borthwick, who's really kept her side in with a chance in this match. As has Sue Wood, in all fairness, made a good save from Beth Heppel earlier, Bridget Galloway too. And here is Heppel. Now they're trying to keep her as enclosed as possible. Wildcat isn't as dangerous when they're caged. Hill. And slipped into the air for Molly Sharp. Straight at Wood. Wood bounces the ball and sends it high into the grey, murky sky here in the free-spired city. The rain has calmed down somewhat, but still going to be a rather slippery surface. Crossfield ball bounces out of play for a Coventry throw, about 5 yards shy off the halfway line. 10 minutes to go until half-time here on CUTV. Score still Coventry United 2, Durham 1. Beth Merrick with both Coventry goals. Beth Heppel getting one back for Durham. Spare for not only the players out there in these rather harsh conditions, but also for the photographers as well. See Jeff Bennett down there absolutely drenched, having to cover his camera with a towel. Of course, we do appreciate the work of our photographer extraordinaire, Jeff Bennett. Make sure to go and have a look at his photos on Flickr after the game. There will also be a link on the Coventry United ladies' Twitter account, which is @CovUnitedLFC. Will also be retweeted on the Coventry United TV Twitter, which is @CovUnitedTV. Galloway makes the run, but it's going to be Miles' ball. Back with Wood. Wood closed down. Wood skews it to the right. Followed up by Hughes, and again. Hughes in for the second time. Was caught, but referee feels it was fair. I think it was a good challenge from Hughes. Lambert stayed strong. Nothing doing. And Hughes has got the throw from Lambert. Crackle. An impressive day for Coventry today. Scuffed up by Briggs. Galloway, good pressure from behind by Nicky Miles. Takes it too close to Warner. The general leading by example there. The ball from Hayley Crackle, looking for Amber Hughes. It's ended up for a throw, but now Shannon O'Brien snatches it from right under Hill's nose. Through ball towards Phoebe Warner, but cut out by Wilson just in time. Not the best of clearances though, collected by Hughes. Now Shannon O'Brien, can she take on the Wildcats defence on her own? It's going to be a tall order. Still going. Shields from Lambert and finds Hassel. The tenacity on show for all to see from Shannon O'Brien. Lobbed it into the box by Holly Chandler. Bounces harmlessly out for the goal kick. Just 7.5 minutes to go until half-time. Remember, myself and Connor West will be talking through the main talking points of the first half just before we go on air for the second half. So any questions you want us to answer, just let us know on the YouTube comment section. Merrick. Barged off the ball by Robson, and now it's with Lambert. Acres of space on the left-hand side. Too much space for the number 17, Emily Roberts. The Durham officials to our left, none too pleased with the decision. Wood on the free kick, following the offside, gets the go-ahead from the ref, steps up and smashes it towards the centre of the park. Return ball by Briggs. Roberts. Off on away past Anderson. Beautiful 1-2 there between Roberts and Galloway. Looking to return to Galloway again, swung into relative safety by Wilcox. Yeah, bounces towards the left-hand side of the penalty area. Well held by Wood. Wood sends it high into the sky. Coventry felt that Hughes was being held by Briggs. The referee agrees. Ball into Shannon O'Brien. Hughes has got a bit of space, but O'Brien couldn't get it away. United with the throw following Hill's clearance on the near side. Hughes with the cross. And Merrick's waiting on the far side. Merrick for the hat-trick. Got it! It's the Beth show at the Butts. Beth Heppel's got one for Durham, but Beth Merrick's got 3 for Coventry. The red and greens spreading some festive cheer in the free-spired city. Durham's unbeaten record now under severe threat as Merrick ensures she takes the match ball home at full time. And at full time, United have now got a great chance of taking home the 3 points too. Coventry United 3, Durham 1. What a first half it's been for Coventry United ladies and for Beth Merrick. She was player of the match in the 2-0 defeat against London City Lionesses. She may well be player of the match again today. Hill. Trying to send one over the back line. Durham 2 goals behind once again, thanks to the boot of Merrick. It's going to be a real battle for them in the second half. It could be even worse if Merrick can get a shot away here. If Shannon O'Brien can shoot. Oh, brilliant save. Borthwick again coming to the Wildcats' rescue. Honestly, guys, do not miss a single second of the second half when we come back live on CUTV, because you never know what you're going to miss. This has got to be the most action-packed match I've seen this season. That includes the 3-2 victory at Charlton. Coventry can beat their previous record of wins in the Championship. They got 2 last year. This would be their 3rd and would surely send Jake Bradford's side one step closer to safety and the mid-table security that the United gaffer wants. Heppel. Molly Sharp collects, gets the ball into the danger zone, but Sue Wood brings it back to safety. Coming to the end of normal time here on CUTV for the half-time break. You'll see the match exclusively live here on CUTV. Wilcox, she blasted that one off Sharp. No, she hasn't. She's sent it out on her own. Must have hooked it out. Sharp. If Durham can pull it back to 3-2 here, they'll give themselves a real chance in the second half. As it stands, it's a real mountain to climb for the Wildcats. Kristen in from the right. Kristen's delivery. Headed across the penalty area. And Sue Wood with an outstanding save with a near post, denying Emily Roberts. It's not just Borthwick who's been pulling out the stops today. Briggs with the throw-in. Chested down for Galloway. First to it is Miles. Couldn't maintain possession, however. Offside flag raised. More frustration for Durham as that pesky flag halts another run for Emily Roberts. It's fallen foul of the linesman a couple of times today. Wood lining up another goal kick. Referee with whistle in hand. Not a cross by Hassel, only as far as Sarah Wilson. Plenty of space on the right-hand side for Sharp. Can she utilise it? Cuts into the centre. Opens the avenue on the right-hand side for Galloway. Not if Anna Wilcox has anything to do with it. It's out of play for a throw on the far side, level with the penalty area. Last big opportunity for Durham, perhaps, before the half-time interval. Kristen. Deflected cross. Galloway rolls up, chips it over. Hassel's header. Slightly mishit clearance by Becky Anderson. It keeps Durham at bay for now. They'll come in again with Kristen. Low drive, brought to feet by Anna Wilcox and driven away. But that was a late lunge in from Robson. Robson quick to make her apologies. No, there's no doubt that Robson's going in the book this time. It is a yellow card for the number 6, which has been brought out of the referee's book. No lasting damage on Wilcox. At Durham, we have a little sign there, a little message to Coventry United saying, yeah, don't forget about us, we're not out of this yet. There's still another 45 minutes to play, and Coventry United have got to be equal to Durham at every minute of the second period here on CUTV. Wood launches it away. We're into added time now. Hill. As with Lambert. Roberts into the box. No flag to stop her this time, but Nikki Miles stops her instead, sends it out for the corner. Well, these early kickoffs always bring the drama, don't we? Can we play at noon every week? Short option for Durham from the corner. Launched it again by Heppel. Nodded down. Is it handball? No. Robson smacks it against, I think it was Hayley Cracker who got the final touch on there. There were muted appeals for handball as it was stuck between a cluster of bodies within the confines of the penalty area. It's Heppel again, over a more conventional route this time. Heppel. Wood sees it all the way, punches clear. And Lambert, thought she was playing rugby for a second. Would have been good for Coventry Rugby Club. Of course they play here at the Butts Park Arena, but their season doesn't start for another month. That's 1,600 views in the first half. Keep them coming, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure to subscribe to CUTV for more exclusive live streams from our women's team and, of course, our Midland League men's side. Next time we come to you on air here on CUTV for the women's team is the London Bees game next Sunday at the more convenient time of 2 o'clock. Crackle. Clearance blocked off by Roberts. Anderson tries to finish the job. And Hughes sandwich between Lambert and Robson has got to be careful here. She's already on a yellow card. Robson walking a tightrope at the moment. Crackle. Right down by Briggs. Hughes first for the second, but where should she go from here? She's going to go alone. Takes it past Briggs and wins the corner to flirt it out off Lambert. The Red and Greens have a chance to extend their advantage further with this set piece. Amber Hughes. Lambert does enough to turn it away. And the referee calls time on a scintillating first half here at the Butts Park Arena. Beth Merrick with a hat-trick within the opening 45 minutes. And only a reply from Beth Heppel has put Durham on the score sheet. More excitement to come in the second half following a 10-minute break here on CUTV. Half-time score in the FA Women's Championship. Coventry United ladies 3, Durham women 1. Here we are back again here on CUTV with the half-time review. Myself, Liam Cook, joined by Head of Marketing Connor West. Always good to have an intelligent opinion, isn't it? But sadly, you got to make do with us too. But what a first half that was, Connor. Beth Merrick, take her bow, her first ever hat-trick for Coventry United. One word: wow. Wow.
I mean, I said it to you before the game. I said we need that early goal to put pressure on Durham, and they got it. And then they got another one a minute later, and then Durham did get one then a minute later after that. But that third goal, it just adds a bit more breathing space to it. I mean, Durham have got a lot to do in the second half, and they can do it because obviously they're unbeaten this year, so they can do it. So let's not rule them out yet. But brilliant first half, deserved to be winning, and Beth Merrick. I mean, that first goal was
what else is there to say, really?
I know,
but then again, I mean, it just goes to show that you can never have any expectations when it comes to Coventry United, because we haven't scored in something like 4 hours of football. And then, you know, goals are like buses here in Coventry, aren't they? You wait 4 hours for one, then two come along in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, brilliant. Like, you can't fault their first half performance. They're making Durham panic as well, which is making tackles are flying in front of Durham. Every time the decisions don't go their way, they're panicking, you know, and that's what you want, especially against a team like Durham. That is what you want. So we've got them at the minute. Let's just carry on what we were doing in the first half, bring it in the second half, and just don't lose our heads, don't get cocky or anything. Just keep your cool, don't make any mistakes, and we should be plain sailing in the second half.
Well, that's got to be the best first half that I've seen the Coventry United this season. Obviously, I wasn't here for the London Bees game. You know, 2 victories we've had this season, I missed one of them. So it just shows how good my luck is at the moment. But yeah, that has got to be the best first half performance I've seen from Coventry United this season. And we've seen so far this year that the second half seems to be the better for Coventry United. I mean, hope that we can translate that fantastic opening 45 minutes into the final 45, because obviously it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Oh yeah, definitely. And with the London Bees game, like you said, at the start of the season, this is the same similar game. But it was the other way around, where in the first half they were a bit slow, but then in the second half they were brilliant. And in this game, we're brilliant in the first half. And we'll have to see what it's like in the second half. Just all they need to do is just keep that momentum going, do the exact same thing as what they were doing in the first half, and it should be fine.
Well, I think we're a manager like Jay Bradford. Obviously, she's a great tactician, but also she's a great leader, she's a great motivator. We've seen in the past, especially, I know we keep bringing it up, but the Charlton game, we were 2-0 down at half time. Within 10 minutes, we were 3-2 up. Her team talks are stuff of legend here.
Oh, yeah, she's a brilliant manager. Everyone's got so much faith in her as well, which is good to have in a team like Coventry United. And she does motivate the players, all the players respect her, and hopefully she can just, you know, rally them on that extra bit for the second half, and I know she will. So I'm looking forward to the second half. It should be a good one.
Yeah, certainly, I'm looking forward to the second half too, but the first half was a tale of two Beths. The first one got a hat-trick, and the second one, Beth Heppel, managed to get Durham back in with it. I mean, I was actually quite concerned at that point, because Durham were launching attack after attack after attack in Coventry. They probably had the better of possession in the first half. They couldn't quite get the job done, so playing some slightly sloppy attacking play, but also some good saves from Sue Wood. And also, talking about goalkeepers, Megan Borthwick, outstanding stuff to keep Shannon O'Brien out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's been a couple of times where Borthwick has kept us out, and she's probably been their best player, to be honest, or Briggs down here at fullback. But yeah, Borthwick made a sensational save. I mean, when Shannon O'Brien goes in one-on-one, you would bet your house on it going in. So it's just a great save.
It takes something special to deny Shannon in a chance like that as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like I said before the game, everything I said before the game has happened. We needed to keep Heppel out, and we just let her loose. She had too much space, and she got a goal, which I said we can't afford to do, and she did. But luckily, we responded quite well to that. And then we got that third goal, which is just
absolutely crucial in terms of, especially the second half. I mean, if Durham are coming out only one goal behind, they're going to have belief, they're going to have a bit of confidence, they're going to have something to fight for. Now they're 2 down. It can be a dangerous position if you're 2 goals up, because obviously sometimes you can lull yourself into a false sense of security, and then obviously once the team gets one back, it can be very difficult. But we saw there with Coventry, we were 2-0 up, Heppel gets one back, but we don't let our heads drop. We got straight back into it and got the third goal. And also, I think a big part to play in the second half would have been down to Sarah Robson, the number 6, the real midfield enforcer in there. We've seen her leave a mark on the likes of O'Brien and Wilcox. But that yellow card towards the end of the first half, I think that could be a dangerous card for her to have. Because obviously she's the sort of player who likes to get stuck in, leave a mark on a player, and just bulldoze her way through and really force Coventry United into a mistake in the midfield. Under a yellow card, she's not going to be able to go in for the challenges that she has been going in.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, the first challenge on O'Brien, we heard Durham staff say she got the ball, but it's also, you get the ball, which is fair enough, but she's gone through the player, and it's a nasty challenge on O'Brien, and I'm surprised she didn't get booked for that. And then you had the challenge on Anna Wilcox, which was so late. So if she did get booked for the first one, she could have potentially been sent off. But that's the thing what Coventry need to do now. They need to look at a player like her, get it near her so she can make a mistake, so we could get a red card.
Let's have a look through some of the half-time opinions of our friends on YouTube. Harry Tidbury, Durham fan, says brilliant first half and excellent commentary. Oh, thank you very much. Come on Durham, we can do it second half. Of course, all to play for in the second half. Craig Hadley says sensational first half performance. Kelly Bound says United are on fire. Derek Purcell says Durham, never give up. A lot of Durham fans in here as well. I like this one from Mr. T's Mumblings. Great name, by the way. He says women get up from fouls when men roll around like they've just been shot. I must say, I've seen a lot of players, especially in the Premier League, if they had a challenge inflicted on them like Anna had from Robson towards the end of that first half, they would have gone down like they'd just been hit by a train or something. But Anna Wilcox was straight up. It just shows how determined these girls are. See if there's any more opinions. Helen Jobson says, can't believe this score. For some reason I thought it was a 2 o'clock kickoff. Come on, Durham. On paper we shouldn't lose this one. But there is work to do. Trechikov 24 says, loving the commentary. And Luke is happy that Beth has got a hat-trick. Says, push it to be the best. And that's certainly what Beth did in the first half. We're going into the second half now here on CUTV. We're just going to mute the microphone and turn the camera off slightly so we can get back into position. Thank you, Connor, for your time. We'll be back for the full-time review after the game. So in just 30 seconds, we'll be back with the second half. So we're back on the way here at the Butts Park Arena, live coverage of the second half of Coventry United Ladies versus Durham Women. Half-time score 3-1 to Coventry United Ladies following a Beth Merrick hat-trick. An early corner for Durham to be taken by Beth Heppel, deflected out of Holly Chandler for Coventry. Don't get one back early on. It will really put them in good stead for the second half. Wood came out and missed it, up rather than out by Merrick. Coventry was a clear. Robson in a good position to try and turn home, but had a back to goal. It's always going to be difficult. Lambert. Moves it across to Wilson. Sarah Wilson, the captain, down line with Beth Heppel. They try and play her more into the game here, Durham. You know how dangerous she can be. It's Heppel looking for a second of the afternoon. Wood does well again, couldn't hold on to it. Miles in. Heppel across the face of goal. Hill at the far post. Danger far from over as Durham look for one. Oh, and it's a beautiful finish. It is an absolutely beautiful finish. Durham have pegged United back again at the start of the second half. As Emily Roberts fires in Durham's second. And she's the first player not named Beth to score today. Well, not the start that Jay Bradford was looking for. Game management is the key in this second half, and already Coventry have lost their 2-goal lead and are back down to 1. So they'll play for another throw from Sharp. So within the first 2 minutes of the second half, Durham make it 3-2. Coventry can't afford to lose impetus. Here's Hill. Lofts it upfield, giving chase now. Galloway cutting across his Nikki Miles, tries to shepherd it into touch. Just about out. Well, Galloway believed that it was still in. She intended to play on, but the referee has now called it back. Wood with the goal kick. Coventry got to get that foothold back in the game after that early setback. Sent high into the sky by Sharp. Sharp knocks it on. Wilcox there trying to shield it out once more. Slide in by Sharp. Who got the final touch? It's a corner. Final touch off the standing leg of Wilcox. The momentum firmly with Durham. And they complete the comeback here. The referee just having a quick chat with Becky Anderson and Molly Sharp. United unlikely lead. Seriously under threat now as Heppel sets up for the corner. Heading all the way and turned onto the crossbar by Sue Wood. Another corner to come, this time on the left-hand side. Heppel once more on set-piece duty. Was a near post. Wood got enough on it to bring it to the ground. Now Lambert keeps it alive. Wilson is onside despite the protest. Deflected cross by Anderson. Anderson sending out the cross from Wilson. That's going to be another corner. Durham have got Coventry right where they want them. 5 minutes gone, end the second half, live on CUTV. Coventry United ladies 3, Durham women 2. Heppel looking to make a difference from the corner. Headed towards the net, scrambling across with Sue Wood. Doesn't have to turn it away, and Hughes does the rest. Now Coventry have got to get on the counter. Here's Shannon O'Brien. And Coventry have given away a free kick there. Not an awful lot in that. And O'Brien kicking the ball away. Coventry at the moment just need to try and keep their heads pressured at the moment. Seriously under pressure. And the referee at the moment having a word with Beth Merrick. Is it going to be a yellow card? It is indeed a yellow card for Beth Merrick. Perhaps it was Merrick who kicked the ball away. Yeah, clear view of it. Set piece after set piece after set piece for Durham. They've got to make one of these set pieces work. Free kick for Heppel. Sharp in support on the right hand side for the short option. Plenty of movement in and around that penalty area. The movement was too early though. Durham resetting. In by Heppel. Watching at the far post. United have got to try and clear here. Roberts. Offside flag raised. And hopefully Coventry United can bring that spell of Durham pressure to an end. Sue Wood with the goal kick. There it goes. Hayley Crackle. Warner shoulder to shoulder with Robson. Crackle blasts it off the leg of Roberts. Durham not allowing Coventry a second to breathe here. It's been a great start to the second half for the away team. But now United finally attacking, their first attack of the match, brought to an early end as Hassel's challenge from behind. The task too tall for Roberts to catch. Line brought to feet by Roberts. Another soft free kick given away for Coventry United. Coventry too forceful in that exchange. Derek Purcell on Twitter says Durham have a never say die attitude. Well, they're certainly putting that on show in the opening minutes of the second half. Crunchy RL says away the lasses. And Craig Hadley on that finish from Emily Roberts says composure on that finish, top corner. With yet another set piece. It's in towards Lambert, who got the final touch. Corner kick Durham. Nodded out off, I think it was Anna Wilcox. I assume it's Wilcox because her top button is a little bit skewed. Coming up to the 55-minute mark. It has been all Durham in this second half. Coventry can't afford to let the Wildcats keep them at this end of the park. Oh, it's gone through the hands of Woods, it's gone in! But the referee has called it out for a foul on the goalkeeper, I believe. What is the decision here from the referee? It's a free kick to Coventry United. Sue Wood got her hands on it, it slipped through the hands as she went to ground. And the referee is... Well, the referee has given the foul, but now the linesman has called over the referee. I mean, the referee is saying that it should be a goal. Wood comes over as well to put her point across. Dramatic scenes at the Butts Park Arena. Durham are a referee's decision away from having their hearts broken or drawing it level. Referee's decision stands, no goal. A foul on Sue Wood is given. Durham have the ball in the back of the net, but it will not count. Well, that light a fire under Durham now. They've had a goal chalked off. They've got to go and get a legal one now. But Coventry United with a real let-off. Lambert and the wing exposed now as Chandler's out of position. Now it's with Sharp. Durham look to make sure that they get this equaliser this time. It's turned away by Wilcox and Handler finishes the job. Now it's with Robson. Molly Sharp into the box. Heppel deflection. Taken out in the process. Referee thinks about it and says no. Heppel trying to find a way for a sea of bullies and outstretched leg, taking Heppel out. And the referee is now having to check on the condition of Heppel. She's stayed down. That's two crucial decisions that haven't gone Durham's way in the last couple of minutes. Well, a mixture of feelings in the YouTube comment section. The Coventry fans are saying that the referee's doing a good job. The Durham fans are saying that the Wildcats are being robbed at the moment. Well, there is drama aplenty, that can be assured in the 56th minute here on CUTV with Liam Cook. The score is Coventry United 3, Durham 2. In the last 2 minutes, Durham have had a goal disallowed for a foul on Sue Wood and a penalty turned away too. We'll be talking to Coventry manager Jay Bradford at the full-time whistle. And we'll try and get a word with Beth Merrick too if we can. But the interviews for CUTV will be online shortly after full time, and another throw right in the corner. Coventry United being pushed back. They've barely been out of their own half in the opening 10 minutes of the second half. They've got to try and get a foothold in this game. It's gone out of play, referee says no. Briggs. Wilson in the centre of the park, rolls it across to Kristen. Sharp looking dangerous in the opening procedure of the second half. Molly Sharp looking to find a more central location across to Lambert. First time drive, easy pickings for Wood. One has to think if Bradford is happy with the way her side has lined up in the second half. There are plenty of subs on the bench of Coventry United, including Amy Waffen, Fran Orthodoxou, Anna Colville. If they want a more attacking prowess in the team. If they're going to go 5 at the back, they've got Jenna Robertson and Ashley Brown to utilise too. That's an interception from Amber Hughes. Can't let it get away from her. Briggs in from the side. Hill there too, and Hughes loses out. Frustrating end to that move for Coventry United. And O'Brien not allowing Kristen to progress. Here's Wilson. O'Brien will run for days if you let her. Wind her up and let her go. Briggs. And that should be Nikki Miles' ball. It was intended for Roberts along the left-hand side, but the ball had too many miles on it. And it's collected by Wood. You can see now the time wasting has begun. Coventry just want to consolidate this lead. It looks like a Durham change is coming. It could well be Nikki Gears, the striker, who was taken out of the starting lineup for today following the 0-0 draw against Blackburn. Neither side scored in their last match, and Coventry have got 3 today. Durham have got 2, so there's been plenty of goals, but have we seen the final one? I tend to think not. Roberts. Great slide in by Amber Hughes. Takes it out for the throw. Downline to Briggs. Catherine Hill drives it up the left, offside flag raised. Coventry United have a free kick. On today's show here on CUTV, what a show it is, sponsored by Mogan & Mogan and Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters, and there is going to be a change for Durham shortly as Gears is coming on. Wood just about gets it away in time. Anna Wilcox, United can't allow themselves to get stretched here, but now Chandler kick-starts the counter. O'Brien wants it through. The ball played to Shannon O'Brien. Where will the young striker go from here? Plays it down line to the hat-trick hero, Beth Merrick. And has got the throw-in out of it, diverted out by Kristen. Chandler's throw. And United failed to capitalise on that opportunity. Now playing out is Lambert. Running straight into Alice Hassel. Crackle, wrestled off the ball. Robson and Amber Hughes gets stuck in. Referee felt that was too much. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, if you ask me. And the Durham change not yet being made, but it is going to be. Nikki Gears coming on. You'd assume it's and that's the offside flag raised against Galloway. The referee eventually calls it back for the free kick. Apologies for the slight technical issue there. It's just the connection from the laptop to the camera that we need to sort out, but should be okay now, so apologies for that. Chandler. O'Brien the target, strong header away by Wilson, bounces over Galloway. And Wilson lets that one, Miles I should say, lets it roll back to the keeper. 61 minutes of play have elapsed here at the Butts Park Arena, and we are set for an absolutely thrilling finale. Still half an hour left. Coventry United 3, Durham 2 is the current score. If Coventry can hold on, what a win it would be. They'd be the first team to beat Durham all season, but they're still a long way away from being able to celebrate a victory. Hill, Roberts, that looked offside against Lambert, but Lambert will continue. Flag stays down. Lambert looking for a route in. Squares for Heppel. We know she can hit them. She is going to hit it. Woods cushions it and gets on to the seconds. Wood. O'Brien the target, handball claims, referee says no, the arm was by the side, and now Hughes slipped it through for Shannon O'Brien. If United can make it for her, they'll give themselves some breathing room. It's Amber Hughes taking aim for Coventry, straight into the hands of Borthwick. Their first opportunity of the second half, Coventry are starting to find their feet at last. Their best form of defence may well be attack for the Red and Greens. Hassel nods it back to our goalkeeper, and Sue Wood takes her time again as the rain lashes down in the free-spired city. Who will the heavens favour on this occasion? Hayley Crackle. Hughes barged off the ball, but plays it up line, it skews over the white line, and now Durham want to make the change, but Durham have already taken the throw. Here's Hill. He is still warming up on the touchline, hoping to make an impact from the bench. Through ball, that's Wood's ball all day long. Will she let it go for the goal kick? No, she won't, she'll pick it up. Roll out to Miles. Lambert pushing up from midfield. Miles over Merrick's head out for the throwing, I should say, and we will have the change now. Will we? Yes, we will. Kristen was ready to take the throw, but she's been called back. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be taken off? It's Galloway, like for like up front. Bridget Galloway replaced by Nikki Gears. The only change in the starting lineup today was Galloway for Gears. So this is the same side who drew 0-0 against Blackburn. They'll be hoping that the goals will flow a little easier now than they did last weekend. Gears in position, let's get going. Coventry haven't used any of their 5 subs thus far. Durham only have 2 outfield players left on the bench. They have a goalkeeper and 2 outfielders. While Coventry have 5 outfielders and a goalkeeper. Of course, Championship clubs can make 5 subs this season under the new rules. Another into touch by Sharp, Coventry United throw. United making progress up this left-hand side, but the tension is building. Sharp again nods it out. Just 25 minutes to go here on CUTV. Coventry 2, Durham, sorry, Coventry 3, Durham 2, I should say. Wilson swings that one away. Wilcox misses with the header, may allow Gears in. Gears looking for a route around Miles, but Wilcox able to retrieve the ball, recovers well. Warner out muscles Heppel, but couldn't get to the loose ball. Hill. Roberts pirouettes around Crackle. But Becky Anderson launches that one out. Was she caught by Robson? No, she wasn't. There were appeals. When the refs got that one right. No changes on the horizon for Coventry at the moment. Jay Bradford keeping the faith in this team, and why wouldn't she? They've got this far. But there may be some fresh legs needed later on. Poor control by Briggs, and Coventry have the throw. And yes, Helen Jobson, the commentator's curse is real, I can tell you from experience. Helen also has had 2 very contentious decisions from the referee, obviously talking about the disallowed goal and disallowed penalty. Says, where's VAR when you need it? Well, we haven't quite got the funding for that. The camera's being used for the live stream. I'm not sure it can take VAR too. Hughes runs straight into the challenge of Hill. United looking a little lacklustre heading forward in this second half. Crackle trying to do it all on her own, and now Durham darting forward. Heppel across to Lambert. Will she take aim? She won't get the chance to, thanks to Beth Merrick. Getting involved in defence as well as back in that hat-trick earlier on. O'Brien loses out to Robson in the centre circle. Here's Hill. Plays it through the back line. Anna Wilcox 6 later through that one, and that's the end of that chapter. Well, the Coventry United subs now going for a warm-up. Amy Woffman, Fran Orthodoxu, and Anna Colville heading up the touchline. All attacking players, so United I think are going to try and get some fresh legs in the attack rather than firm up the defence. We've had 2,500 views on the channel today, so a massive thank you to everyone who's watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more from Coventry United TV's live streams. We have streams of the FA Women's Championship and the Midland Football League too. Live and free on CUTV. You'll never have to pay for a stream here. Gears loses that aerial duel with Nikki Miles. Breaks his header. Chest control by Alice Hassel. It's been a real rock in midfield. Is that a trip from Robson? Referee says no. Heppel. Lambert. There's acres of space for Kristen on the right-hand side, and Kristen looking to expose that United flank, but that was not the ball she was hoping for. And yes, just do. We have hit 1,000 subscribers. We hit that last week. Again, thank you very much for 1,000 subscribers here on CUTV. It really does mean a lot. Let's keep on going. Let's try and get to 2,000. Gears. United can't afford to let their heads drop or let their effort drop either. Merrick gets enough on that ball that Lambert able to collect. Lambert down the line. Kristen, will her next delivery be better than the last one? Heppel. And that's a good interception by Holly Chandler. Lifts it over the back line, and O'Brien's now got to try and beat Wilson for pace. It's going to be close. Wilson able to play it back to the goalkeeper. Borwick comes out. O'Brien trying to charge it down, but it's away just in time by Borwick, who's been the star of the show at the back for Durham. They've been given the advantage after the initial foul. Into the penalty area towards Gears. Flicked up by Hayley Crackle, does just enough to keep it away from Emily Roberts. This really is the most action-packed match I've seen in a good old while here on CUTV. This is simply incredible. Sharp. Wilson launched it in. Where will it land? Roberts going in for the straw, but it was slid out by Crackle. Delivery in from the left-hand side. Keeper misses it, but Chandler sends it up rather than out. His corners are coming thick and fast, and they're causing Coventry problems again. Chandler can't get any distance on it. Hill takes a swipe and it's in! That one will count! It's Sarah Robson making it 3-3. You can't say it hasn't been coming. It's been second half domination for Durham, and finally their efforts are rewarded. Wood got a hand to it, but could do nothing to prevent the ball flying into the top corner. Comeback complete, and I'm sure it won't end here. Coventry United 3, Durham 3. Well, the comeback has been absolutely magic from Durham. They were 3-1 down at half-time. And there's still plenty to play for. With 20 minutes to go here on CUTV. A 6-goal thriller at the Butts Park Arena. Where do Coventry go from here? Do they try and consolidate the point, or will they go for the win? Well, Durham have got the bit between their teeth now. You wouldn't bet against them. And the free kick to be taken by Heppel on this near side. Pepple aiming it towards the congested penalty area. And the header by Wilson out for the goal kick. Well, Harry Tibbery's saying his blood pressure's getting out of control. How do you think I feel, mate? It's going to be a struggle to keep my voice going until the end of this game. Hassel couldn't bring it to feet. Aimless ball from Robson. Straight into the grasp of Wood, and there'll be no time wasting now, you'd assume. Coventry want to get all 3 points. I don't think a point at home to Durham is to be sniffed at, but Durham's unbeaten record now looks to be remaining intact, unless Coventry can do something about it. Coventry've got to get stuck in now. First time they've been level since the 5th minute. Hughes. He's got the free kick there. It wasn't for the foul by Briggs, it certainly was for the second from Robson. And again, Robson walking a tightrope. She's already on a yellow card. She is the sort of player that likes to get stuck in. Now it's Coventry's turn to put Durham under pressure from a set piece. In it goes by Crackle. Wilcox in there, tries to cushion it down. Wilcox goes to ground. Durham should clear now. Upfield to Gears. Is that off the arm? It looked like it, but the referee says no. And now Durham looking to capitalise. It's Roberts now racing in on goal. Can they complete the comeback with a 4th goal? It's Roberts to make it 4! Emily Rose with her 2nd of the afternoon. Coventry will ask questions after the appeals for handball against Gears. But from 3-1 down at half-time, Durham have come back to lead 4-3. What a performance. An absolutely exceptional game of football, but now it's Coventry chasing the game. Today's coverage, as always, sponsored by Mogan & Mogan and Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters. Make sure to go and check them out at half-time. We also sponsor our interviews here on CUTV. We'll be interested to hear what the gaffer has to say at full-time. It's still all to play for at the Butts Park Arena. But the score now, Coventry United 3, Durham 4. Across to Chandler. Wilson, chested down by Warner. Beth Merrick. It's not often that a player scores a hat-trick and ends up on the losing side, but that's what Merrick faces at the moment. Is that a push on Gears? Referee says no. Swung away by Wilcox. Wilson nods it back where it came from. Chandler, brought to feet by the hat-trick hero, Merrick. Here's Shannon O'Brien. O'Brien lunges in on Wilson. That's going to be a free kick. O'Brien did seem to get a piece of the ball, but she got a fair old piece of Wilson too. And the referee is going to the book. Peter Holt says, what a great advert for women's football, and it really is. It's a fantastic game. Whether you're a Cov fan or a Durham fan or a neutral, everyone's enjoying this. And there's just 14 minutes of it left, so savour it while you can. Sharp trying to catch up to that free kick, but it's out of play. I think Durham will be happy to just waste time now like Coventry did in the early goings of the second half. Will they live to regret that? Wood over to Chandler. Here's Phoebe Warner. Deflected out. Coventry United throw on the halfway line. Looks like more Durham subs at the ready. Merrick flicks it over. Hassel. Space on the right for Hayley Crackle. Intended target was Hughes, but intercepted by Briggs. Hughes did well, sliding in from behind. Briggs has gone down injured, and the referee will call a halt to play, just to make sure that Briggs is okay. And Coventry, I would say, needs some fresh blood at the moment, just to liven things up at the back. Of course, Coventry have Liv Clark, Fran Orthodoxou, Amy Waffen, Ashley Brown, Anna Colville and Jenna Roberts on the bench. No changes used yet. It looks like Fran Orthodoxou is going for a quick warm-up. It could be time to make a change for Coventry United ladies. Another message from Derek, who says, what a game, great goals, great saves and great commentary. Well, thank you very much, Derek. Helen Jobson in again says, I've seen Durham when their tails are up, they step up another gear. Sorry Coventry, you're not going to win this game. Well, Coventry's backs are to the wall. They certainly give their all. So we'll see what happens, and as Dave says, it's never over until it's over. Just said it in the comments section. And Ian Collingwood says, must be the game of the season. Well, you'll get no complaints from me on that one. Sharp. Durham trying to keep it in the corner, are they? It's put in, brought to feet by Wilcox, has to clear, slips as she clears, but it is away. Briggs. Miles calls for it and bumps it into the centre circle. Borthwick takes her time, launches towards the right-hand side of the centre circle. Anderson and able to bring it to feet. Sharp, Gears the target, brought down well by Nikki Gears, could make it 5 for Durham and seal the win. Would have done if it wasn't for a brilliant save by Wood, and Gears couldn't turn the rebound home. Hassel. Becky Anderson got there ahead of Wilcox. Lands on the far side. Chandler tries to get the right side of it. Ball touch was off Wilcox, so Coventry United have got themselves a throw-in to defend. Just 10 minutes to go here on CUTV. Coventry United 3, Durham Women 4. After a great second half comeback from the Wildcats. O'Brien runs straight into Robson. Here's Sarah Wilson, the captain. Sharp is onside, has the opportunity to square now. Wood dives onto it. And now Coventry have to get themselves on the front foot and attack with everything they've got. Hughes is going to have to get there ahead of Hill and has got there. The lunge in though is called up upon, and it's a second one there by Briggs. Durham defending for their lives at the moment. Coventry are making a substitution. Fran Orthodoxou is going to come on shortly in Coventry's first change. Has it come too late? Hayley Crackle with the delivery from the far side of the field. Crackle. Was that a high boot against Amber Hughes? Yes, it was. Going for the ball, but it wasn't a dangerous position. Durham wanted to play it off quickly, but I think it's Lambert who needs to tie her shoes up. No, it isn't. It's Briggs. Well, here comes the substitution for Coventry United. It's Phoebe Warner making way. Fran Orthodoxou can play on the wing, can play an attacking midfield, defence. Basically, anywhere you put her on the park, she'll do a good job for you. And Orthodoxou makes her second Coventry United appearance after making her debut against London last week. United need a little bit of firepower, need a bit of oomph, a little bit of tenacity, a little bit of urgency. Roberts gives chase, she's got 2 to her credit today. Could we see a second hat-trick of the afternoon? Whips it in, headed by Wilcox out as far as Beth Merrick. Shields the ball well from Lambert. Referee say it's fair game, and I tend to agree with her. Merrick tries to slide it up the left-hand side, but the challenge from Gears enough to take it down. And another substitution coming for Durham. And Jay Bradford saying to her team, there's still time, we can still do this. Skewed out by Kristen. Wait to see the number of the player who's coming on. Still got a training shirt on at the moment. Muddled up by Orthodoxu. It's a relative safety by Wilson. In fact, it could turn into an attack. Sharp's a little too slow to it. Sharp, half volley on, through the legs of Hassel, but Chandler deals with it well. Robson shields it from Hughes, but a challenge in from Amber Hughes brings it back for Coventry. Now here's Shannon O'Brien. Coventry have got to get moving, get the ball stuck between the feet of O'Brien, and Coventry lose out again. Roberts, but O'Brien not giving up on that ball for a second. Emily Roberts down line with Briggs. Sarah Wilson, the Wildcats captain. Stretching too far there was the number 16 for Durham, that being Ellie Kristen. Sharp's header, Lambert. Anderson gets a head on that, but it's still Durham who come away with it. Anderson sent to the ground. Again, referee said it's fair. Ref has tried to let the game flow as much as she can. Sharp has gone down injured. Durham will continue. Lambert, crossing opportunity from the left perhaps. One-on-one with Miles. Forced back where she came from. Good covering by the United General. Goal kick, good work on defence for Coventry United. And that looks to me as if it's going to be, it's number 14, it's Becky Salicki who's going to come on. So another defender for Durham. They're going to try and consolidate the advantage they've worked so hard to gain. Coventry led for the majority of this match, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At the moment, Durham are finishing strong. Robson looking to catch Wood off her line, sends it into the car park. Well, here comes the sub now for Durham. I think it's Molly Sharp coming off, indeed it is. Nicky Miles telling her troops, we have to believe, we've got belief, and what else have we got? Into the final 4 minutes of normal time here on CUTV, brought to you by Mogan & Mogan and Coventry Motorcycles and Scooters. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more live streams like this one from Coventry United TV, and hit the like button if you've enjoyed today's coverage. Wayward ball from Anna Wilcox straight into the United technical area, and as you can probably expect, Durham in no rush to take this. Here's Kristen with ball in hand, up line towards Lambert, and back where it came from with the head of Chandler. Wood comes out and claims it. United won a free kick as Wilcox was sent to the ground by Gears. Referee says no. Wilcox, sorry, Miles should say, driving up from the back. And Miles's ball is going to be too hot to handle for Hughes. In fact, no, she's kept it in. And sent that for a Coventry throw, just shy of the halfway line. Crackle looks for Hughes. He's been held by Briggs, but continues on the run. Still Amber Hughes. Will the referee call it back? No. Offside. Gears is offside. the Durham management, none too pleased with the decision. I think it is a decision that the referee has got right. Of course, there are a few contentious decisions that went against Durham early in the second half, but at the moment that doesn't seem to matter because they are in front. Make sure to stay with us after the final whistle for the full-time review of myself and Connor West. A highlight of today's game will be available tonight, as will the interviews with Jay Bradford and Beth Merrick. Taken across to Wilcox. Poked it in towards Hassel. Oh, an unfortunate slip by Orthodoxu. That's where the conditions can catch Coventry out. And there's going to be a third change for Durham, probably their last, as Danielle Brown is getting ready. Lambert squares for Gears, collected by Anna Wilcox. Now Coventry have got to counter. Barge from behind by Wilson on Shannon O'Brien. That is going to be a free kick. Wilcox fires it into the danger zone, headed away, and no real duress by Briggs. Roberts couldn't quite reach the loose ball. It's out of play on the far side. Now Durham will make the change with Danielle Brown coming on, signed from I think it was Middlesbrough in November. And who's it going to be? Who's heading off? It's Emily Roberts. She's gone out on the far side of the field. So Roberts replaced in what looks to be a like-for-like change on the wing. We are now into added minutes. The score at Coventry United 3, Durham 4. And the Wildcats holding United at bay. Can the Red and Greens rally one more time? Straighting into what has been a fantastic performance from Coventry United, it must be said. It took Durham all the way, and to come out with nothing to show for it really would be disheartening for the girls. But football isn't always fair. It must be said, Durham have fully earned the 3 points if they are able to keep hold of them. That second half comeback is certainly something special. Hughes bundled into touch by Briggs. Good pressure from behind. I'd say we've got another 2 minutes of added time. So we've had 5 minutes added on. We've already had a couple. Thanks to Brian Stead for letting us know. As Brian Sort of Lucy used to play for Coventry United. Miles slides it back to Wood. Chested down by O'Brien. Hassel sends it high. Merrick brings it down. Overlapping run being made by Chandler. Is there one last twist in this tale? Merrick towards Amber Hughes. O'Brien, can you bring it down? Trying to find Amber Hughes across the penalty area, but Licky was there. Anna Wilcox caught in the head, quickly back to her feet, doesn't want to wake waste a single second. It's going to be a drop ball. Coventry Going to play out from the back one last time. But it's a poor ball from Hassel. They've got the throw on the far side, but time is not on their side. Crackle will take the throw. Options up line including Hughes. It was intended for Amber Hughes, but Brown got there first. Going to play for another throw, virtually the same position. Crackle. Selicki this time gets a bounce on that, but another few yards gained on the throw for Coventry. Slow but steady progress. You have to think there's one more chance. Miles. Wilcox taken out in the midfield. Ball kicked away by Selicki. Coventry United have got to get themselves up the other end of the park and fast. As far as Wood isn't going up as well. Jay Bradford directing traffic as United look to press on for one more opportunity to try and snatch something out of this. Wilcox into the danger zone it goes and headed out towards the left-hand side. Clearance as far as Amber Hughes. Hughes lofts it in towards Orthodoxu. Strong header by Wilson, but Hughes first to the second. Into the penalty, and she goes. Amber Hughes forward by the goalkeeper, but has just brought it under control. Miles trying to turn the rebound home. But Borthwick dives onto it. The goalkeeper has done so much to keep Durham in with a fighting chance. May have just sealed the 3 points. Helen Johnson asking what's the name of the commentators. Liam Cook. You follow me on Twitter at @TheRealLiamCook if you want to, or on Twitter at Coventry United TV. Thanks for your support, everyone, today. Nearly 3,000 views on the video today. It really has been fantastic to support the game. Not over yet. We've had a good chunk of added time. 5 minutes added on. Nodded out again by Brown. Coventry are running out of time. Both sides at battle stations for the final drive towards the end of the game. In it goes. Kristen away. Crackle. Shannon O'Brien, can she try and get it on the volley? Taken out on the edge of the area. Free kick given against Coventry United after that tangle of legs. I have to think that is surely game over. Borthwick just making sure her boots are tightly fastened. The referee telling Borthwick to hurry this up. Becky Anderson. Turned by Kristen. Nikki Miles intercepts. Miles under pressure, back with Wood. Wood lofts it away towards Becky Anderson. And the referee calls time. Durham's fight back results in 3 points. An exceptionally entertaining contest at the Butts Park Arena. You have to feel for Coventry United ladies. All the work they put in, they leave with nothing again. An exceptional display, including a hat-trick from Beth Merrick, but the second half fight back from Durham enough to take the 3 points back with them and to maintain their unbeaten start to the season, possibly even to return them to the top of the table. Final score in the FA Women's Championship here at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United ladies 3, Durham women 4. Well, don't leave us just yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have the full-time report with myself and Connor West just coming up shortly. We'll be back in around 30 seconds. Well, full-time score again here on CUTV. Coventry United ladies 3, Durham women 4. Connor, although the girls couldn't quite get over the line, what a match that was. Absolutely fantastic football.
Yeah, from a neutral point of view, it's a cracking game of football. Great advertisement for the women's game. Like I said at that time, Durham are a great team last season, and they'll come out fighting, and they did it to the end. So heartbreaking for the girls, but they've got to be happy with the first half performance, definitely. But the second half, you knew they were going to be on the back foot of the second half, and they were, and they were just unfortunate to concede the result.
Jeff Bennett just saying whether to do the Man of the Match award. We're definitely giving it to Beth Merrick here on CUTV. Whether we're giving the award out on social media yet to be made yet, but I mean, it's also disheartening because while when we're on camera, we're neutrals, all right? We call it straight down the middle. One thing you can never say about CUTV is that there's any bias here, but of course we want to see Coventry United succeed. You know, we care about these girls a great deal. We want to see them win, and although it's obviously saddening for us to see them lose, especially in such circumstances, you can't say that Durham didn't earn it. I mean, a fantastic second half display. They earned that 3 points.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they did. They deserved the 3 points in the end, coming off that second half performance. The first half was deserved to be in front. Second half they deserved to be in front. So you look at it that way. They're a great team. You can tell.
I mean, they deserve to be top of the league, don't they? I mean, I'm not sure about Liverpool's resource, and I mean, obviously they haven't played yet, but for now they are top of the league.
Yeah, and they deserve to.
At the end of the day, I mean, how many teams can come back from 3-1 down at half time and come back to win 4-3? I mean, that is really the mark of champions. If they do get up to the Super League, they'll certainly have earned it. We've played them twice now. They've scored, I think it was 5 against us in the Continental Cup, 4 against us today. But then again, you've got to say the girls. Certainly Coventry United, I mean, it was a fantastic attacking display in the first half, but it just didn't translate into the second. That's what we were worried about at half time. Would we be able to bring that momentum over into the second half? It just didn't happen.
Yeah, that's right. You hit the nail on the head there. We said it at half time, they need to react because Durham are no mugs. And yeah, they caught them on the camera a couple of times, won't go into their equalising goal because I'll get in trouble, but yeah, the third goal maybe shouldn't have counted, but
it was controversial. There was a potential handball in there. Of course, we'll let you make up your minds for yourself when the highlights are up this evening. It certainly was contentious, but then again, I think it evened itself out, doesn't it? I mean, I think Durham were possibly a little bit unlucky to have their goal disallowed. A penalty, perhaps for Beth Heppel in the second half too, so it sort of evens itself out.
I think the goal there, the one where they actually scored, where they said the foul on the keeper, there was obviously a lot of bodies there, so we couldn't really see from up here. But in terms of the referee, you can understand why she's given it, because you can't crowd the keeper nowadays, can you? So I can understand why she's gave it. It may have been halfway done, but I can understand why she's gave the free kick. The penalty was, there's no point discussing that because it wasn't a penalty. It was, she got the ball and she's thrown herself on the floor, so it's not a penalty, without doubt.
But looking at it, I mean, win, lose or draw, we always want to see a great game, and we've certainly had that today. It's, in my opinion, one of the most dramatic matches I've ever covered here on Coventry United TV. I've been here nearly 4 years now, on and off. That has got to be not only a fantastic performance, but also for the neutrals. We've had nearly 3,000 views here on CUTV, which is absolutely fantastic. And everyone who's watched has seen a fantastic game of football, and that's what we try and. I mean, obviously we can't control what happens out on the pitch, can we? We like to think that we can give the girls a bit of advice, but let's be honest. We're just media folk, aren't we? It's down to the girls to do what they can between those white lines, and every single player on that park did their part today.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, full credit to Durham. They came up brilliant in the second half, and we were brilliant in the first half. So yeah, great game for the neutral and great advertisement for the league.
Well, let's have a look at some of the comments coming in on YouTube. I want to say a massive thank you for all the likes and the subscriptions, I should say, here on CUTV today, and also for your very kind messages as well. We've had some great feedback. Let's have a look through some of them here. Helen Jobson says Durham back on top of the table, up where we belong. I wouldn't say that you don't belong there, honestly, Helen, after a performance like that. Numero 9 says, wow, a sweet, lovely game. That's only 2 words that you can describe it. Crunchy RL says, fantastic display of skill and commitment. Richard Lee says, well played, Durham. Roy Eden, who is actually our stadium announcer here at Coventry United, hasn't been in the ground for a while, of course, due to the COVID regulations. He says, gutted, but well done, Durham. Dave Holtz says, super game, unlucky Cobb, that's some test you gave us today. Another one from Helen, thank you Coventry for a great game, best of luck. Best game of the season, I should say. Also, thanks to Coventry for the excellent coverage and commentary. You're more than welcome, Helen. Paul W, Cov unlucky. It always looked as though we would need a 4th to get any points from the game. Great match, though. Ian Collingwood says that we should have a TV show. Well, tell BBC or Sky that. They haven't got in touch with us just yet. And Greg Robinson says CUTV, the benchmark for streaming in the women's game. Yes, Wildcats. Well, congratulations to Durham FC women today. They thoroughly earned the result, but also we're gutted that Coventry United couldn't quite get the 3 points. But we've still got another match in 2020 before we sign off for the festive break, and that's coming up on Sunday, next Sunday that is, at the more sociable time of 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That should be live on CUTV. We've just got to get permission from London Bees and the FA. That isn't usually an issue, but we'll let you know midweek on the not only the CUTV Twitter channel, but also the main ladies one, which is at Cov United LFC. So that is pretty much it for us here on CUTV. Thank you very much for joining us. We're going to get an interview now with Jay Bradford and hopefully Beth Merrick as well for our final whistle interview. But from everyone here at Coventry United and at Coventry United TV, from me, Liam Cook, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on CUTV.